the occasion's fun. I wanna take a picture with this one that's long and fun. Take my seat, starting the pressure's mine. I never want to hear you quiet, so I write some story. I don't believe, it's all belief. I'm falling for you like a thief, looking at these. Cause when I see you, I feel to the keys to your heart. It's all belief, it's all belief. I'm falling for you like a thief, looking at these. Cause when I see you, I feel to the keys to your heart. My baby fine, my baby good, my baby all the things I need. My baby wants up beside you. My baby wants up beside you. My baby fine, my baby good, my baby all the things I need. My baby wants up beside you. My baby wants up beside you. So it's just your fun. I wanna take a picture. This could not come back far. Take my seat, starting the pressure's fun. I never want to hear you quiet, so I write some fun. Everybody come left and right, but I don't care. We are fronted, leave you like I there. Don't want me come on, you are my only friend. I carry the ball, I know that you're my I'm running for you like a thief, get the keys, cause when I see you, I feel the keys to your heart again. I'm running for you like a thief, get the keys, cause when I see you, I feel the keys to your heart again. My baby good, my baby all the things I need. My baby wants some beside you. My baby wants some beside you. My baby fine, my baby good, my baby all the things I need. My baby wants some beside you.
Yes, karibuni sana to another episode of the African Diary Show. Those are amazing vibes are from our fave, and the jam is called Baby Reading. Hope you get to jam onto it as we're getting into the almost to the weekend vibes. And this week I don't know why I've been longing to get to the weekend at this much, because I remember on Tuesday I almost got confused and I say this amazing weekend. And also on Wednesday I did the same. I was wondering, what does the weekend has for me? But anyway, we are on Thursday. Today is on a Thursday, a beautiful day, and we are at 21 degrees Celsius here in Nairobi. That is about 79 Fahrenheit, and it is cloudy, but the weather is it's calm, but there's a lot of cold. But karibuni sana, hope you do get to enjoy our show for today. And also, you can interact with us. Do remember we are live and interactive on our media handles. That is on Facebook at Black Hot Fire Network, on Twitter at Black Hot Fire Network. You can also reach us via Instagram at Black Hot Fire Network. Karibuni sana, hope you do get to enjoy the show for today. And also, you can interact with me under the comment section. Tell me how's your day coming along. Also, do let me know how's the weather over where you are, and how's also what are you up to today.
Like zombie, put that on me, I will check up body. From my command, like zombie, put that on me, I will check up body. Cause this your really perfect enough for me.
Our motivational quote of the day is: people do not seem to realize that their opinion of the world is also a confession of their character. And it is very true. They are what? the world or their opinion of the world. Do remember that when you give an opinion on something, it shows what you think. It shows how your mind is based on, and also it is a confession of your character. So, family, also do not be showing. Okay, sometimes you just give opinion, but this is not based on what you think. Sometimes it's just a simple opinion. But do remember that this opinion you're giving to people, it will make people take the or maybe think that that's how you think. So be a person of always giving a positive opinion, and also complaining about a problem without proposing a solution is called whining. Yeah, complaining about a problem without proposing a solution is called whining.
Me and no good to me corny. And if you're making a fighting, I saw me to do. Jalapani, I will be some my yard. Baby, gonna. Waka waka, when you went out, Malicha. Baby, gonna. Will you give me sugar? Wala. Macho Mona Lisa, 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 Macho Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, I will sweep you up to sleep. What up, she said, take some time for me, time for me. For this happy and you just like a shopping.
Yes, karibuni sana familia, and today we shall be focusing on what is happening in Africa, but our main focus will go to Chad. We shall get to know why the government is forbidding girls, young girls, to leave the country. Yeah, we shall be getting to know why the government is doing so, and also we shall discuss more about Mali. I heard Joby talk about Mali today. Also, we shall go to Tanzania, Kenya, and Malawi. We shall go. I'll take you to all these countries for free, man. For free.
We walk in this land, please show them your face. Hope you know you like to my legs. I know you're loving. Give me the love, we can run away. Baby, night. One by one, them one come try. My love just takes you out. All them attack but you and I. No anything to do, I keep my place like the sea. Oh yeah. If I'm in love, it's for a reason. Oh yeah. Kona, waka, when you went out, Malicha. Baby, kona, will you give me sugar? Wahala. Macho Mona Lisa, 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 Macho Mona Lisa.
Yes, welcome back, family, and going on directly to the matters of the day. But before that, I see Unsunken. When you are in the building, you're saying, "Hey, Katie, I caught you today." Yeah, you did. Hey to you too. How are you doing? During this morning, how's your Thursday coming along, and what activities are you engaged in? But moving on to matters of the day. First, I'll start with Kenya because this is where I am. I do remember I'm in Nairobi, Kenya. So right now in Kenya, we yesterday we talked about the reduction of the cost of organic flour, and I take this I think this is a campaign that the government is trying to. It's a way of doing its campaign because why did they reduce the organic flour prices before before we are nearing the election? So I take this as a campaign, but also Kenya is set to cut cost of maize in half ahead of elections. And there is a sigh of relief for many Kenyans after President Uhuru Kenyatta directed the price of maize flour to be slashed by more than a half. And a 2 kg a packet will now retail at 100 shillings, down from 210 shillings. And in a legal notice, as the Treasury suspended railway development levy and import declaration fees on imported maize. And President Kenyatta said the move was aimed at cautioning Kenyans against the rise in the cost of living occasioned by raging drought and other external factors. But we know what is causing rise in the cost of living, because almost all African countries, we are encountering inflation in which that we're not even able to handle. And he made this announcement following the deliberation with the cereal millers at State House, Nairobi. And the president took a swipe at politicians who he accused of using the rise in the price of maize flour for political mileage ahead of the 9th August elections. But also, I think he's doing this in a purpose of maybe doing campaigns for the team he's supporting. Because why didn't you reduce the organic flour or the cost of organic flour for few weeks ago? Why didn't you do that? So many people are suffering, and the organic flour has been high for the longest time, and so many people have been suffering. But right now, we are a few days to the election, they decide to reduce the cost of organic flour. Family, do let me know what you think, because I do think they are using this as their campaign. They're using this as one of their campaign tricks. And our President Kenyatta on yesterday, I do remember I talked about also he sworn in 7 new judges in court. And right now he has said that yesterday he asked the 7 newly appointed Court of Appeal judges to serve the nation with fidelity, integrity, and without fear or favor. This is one thing that he doesn't do himself. He's appealing the judges to serve the country in fidelity, in which he is not he doesn't practice all this in the country. But this is another story about the judges. Do remember we have a case in court about the Kenyatta University land that is being grabbed by Kenyatta, President Kenyatta, which he intends to give the WHO. And do remember they are right now on that land, and they are building a WHO hub in that school. And right now, I think also this is the way. Yesterday, I told you he sworn in the 7 judges, and these are newly appointed judges that he has sworn in. He appointed them himself. But he appointed them himself, and then he put them to the court, and then now he's asking them to serve the country with fidelity, integrity, without fear or favor. And I'm wondering, these are the things you don't do. Well, how comes you want them to do this? But of course, these are also puppets placed there by Kenyatta, because he wants to win this case against the school, the Kenyatta University School. But speaking shortly after witnessing the swearing in of the judges at State House, Nairobi, President Kenyatta asked them to deliver justice in a speedy, accessible, and consistent manner. In the Judiciary Chief Registrar Anne Amadi conducted the swearing-in ceremony of the 7 appellate judges who included lawyer Gashoka Paul Mwaneki and High Court judges that I won't mention. But I think Kenyatta is using these judges as a weapon to protect himself, or to guard himself he's guarding himself, because he knows that the Kenyatta University might win the case. So that is in the Court of Appeal, do remember. So he's using these judges as weapons to strike over these Kenyatta University people from winning the case. And do remember, this is a land grab, because he is trying to grab the land of the school to give it to the WHO, of which it is not a good thing. But do let me know what you think about the matter. And I see Kid, you're saying, of course he is. Yeah, he is. But moving on to other news and updates, still in Kenya, Kenya has been ranked. Kenya and Tanzania has been ranked as their their passports have been ranked as the strongest in the East Africa. And I'm wondering, okay, this means that we won't be needing visas in so many countries, but yeah, this means that we won't be needing visas in so many when we want to travel in so many countries. But do you notice that these delays in every African country to get passports? And also last week we had athletics somewhere, and one of our athletes was delayed getting his visa because his visa didn't come out early as possible. So he almost got late for the athletics. But I think okay, even though we are ranked, our passport is ranked as the strongest, it doesn't help us, because if you want to travel and you don't have this passport, even though it is the strongest, how is it helping you? It doesn't help you in any way. Even though your country has the strongest passport, and you don't have your passport because you went to apply like 6 months ago and you haven't had your passport until then, how is it helping you? It doesn't help you in any way. But yeah, Tanzania and Kenya has been ranked as the countries which have the strongest visas in East Africa, and the Kenyan passport has maintained its strength this year to remain 19th in Africa and 76th globally, with the number of countries Kenya. A Kenyan with a passport can travel to without a visa, or be required to obtain one on arrival, staying at 72. And this is according to the latest Henley Passport Index, which compares visa free access to the 199 different passports globally. Across 227 travel destinations, the index ranks a passport with no requirement for visa as being strong, while it weakens as a requirement for visa increase. And in Africa, Kenya has been ranked behind 8 other countries, mostly in east and south of the continent. It is a good thing seeing that we have a strong passport, but how does it get to help you? Because if you have a passport, or if you don't have a passport and you went to apply like 6 months ago, and then until now you don't have your passport, how is it helping you? It's not helping you in any way. But Seychelles remains the top with the strongest passport that can access 153 destinations, ranking 28 globally, and are followed by Mauritius, whose passport can access 146 destinations, and globally. And then South Africa, which accesses to 105 destinations, that is 55th globally, and all visas are free. And Botswana, Namibia, Lesotho, Eswatini, and Malawi also rank ahead of Kenya in the Henley Q3 index, as was their performance during Q2. Kenya tied a position 9 in Africa and 76th globally, with Tanzania and Zambia, whose passports also have visa-free access to 72 destinations. Tunisia and Uganda follow, ranking 77 and 80th globally. Ranked Africa countries are Somalia, position 107 globally and last in Africa, and Libya, position 104 globally and second last in Africa. A Somalia passport can only access 35 destinations in the world visa-free, while a Libya one can access 41 destinations in the world. Yeah, it is a good thing seeing that we have a strong passport, but my question is, how is this passport helping me in any way? Because if I go to so many people right now are trying to apply passports as they could, but when you go there, you have to queue for more than even 2 days. Also, you have to wait for long hours. and then they tell you go come back the other day. Then after you have applied your passport, it takes more than even 4 months to get your passport. Do you remember we applied our passports in it was in March, because in November that's when we were trying to get our passports, but the nearest appointment date we could have is on March this year, and that was last year when we were trying to get appointments for the passports. Now imagine from November to March. Then after we went there, they took our documents, they did everything, the biometrics. Until today, we don't have our passports. It has been so many months. These are more than 3 months. I believe these are more than 3 months, and still is not. And the worst thing is, you can't do anything about it. You can't go there and confront them, because these people are the most rude that people have seen. But you can't go there and tell them I've come for my passport, because you have to wait until they send you a message. So I don't like the way Africa operates when it comes even to travel agencies, when it comes even to not even travel agencies. We also have the matters of identity cards in Africa. You have to wait for long hours for your biometrics to be taken. Then that's not when you will get your identity card. You'll wait until they send you a message, and you'll have to wait even if it's forever. You have to wait. You can't go there and ask them, where is my ID? They'll tell you we've not sent you a message. So go back home and wait until we send you a message. Come and collect your ID. And this is the funniest thing with Africa, how it operates and how it works. It's very bad. And I see K Williams is saying they are all no good for Africa. I believe so. And you're also saying I'm at work. The time is 7:19 a.m. Wow, oh, it's quite early over there. And here it is 23 minutes past 2 p.m. in Nairobi. That is East African time. Also, it is 23 minutes past 1 p.m. West African time. And asanteni sana to all those who have joined me and who are interacting with me as we get to discuss matters on the day. But still on that issue of passports, Nigerian passports have moved. Nigerian passports have moved up 3 places as other countries joined the list of visa-free for Nigerians. And Nigerian passports have moved 3 places in the global ranking to sit at 100 most powerful. And the change also brings the good news that holders of Nigerian passports can now travel to 46 countries visa-free. And there are also other countries where Nigerians can travel and get visas on arrival at the airport. And Nigeria has moved up 3 places as its passport is ranked 100, and out of the 116 countries, but is still among the least powerful in Africa. And the latest 2022 Henley Passport Index shows. And I see uncertain when you asking, do you have to pay bribes to get your passports faster? Yeah, you do. But sometimes also even if you pay bribes, there was a friend of mine who paid $100 for their passports, and it still took 3 months. And you can't go and confront them. You can't go and confront them and tell them, I paid you bribe, because it's not right. It's not legal to be paid bribe. You can't go there and confront them. And the fact that we have even police officers working there, you can't go and try to confront anybody there. You'll be arrested and vigiled. But yeah, you have to bribe, but sometimes also it's not advisable, because you might be bribing the person you're bribing is not the person you're supposed to be bribing. Are you getting? The person you might have bribed is not the person who is supposed to take that money for bribe from you, because they might take your bribe and eat it. Then you don't get your passports. Yeah, that's how it operates here in Africa. But it is a good thing to report that we have been ranked as our passports are being the strongest, but also it's the strongest, but it's not helping us. So long as we have it, as long as we have it in hand, it's helping us. But the way they're keeping our passports are from us, it's not even helping us. But anyway, family, moving on to other matters is about moving on to other matters is about Kenya, and right now Uhuru Kenyatta has done okay. Right, sorry, Uhuru Kenyatta. Do you remember his parting with or he's an ally of Raila Odinga, and yeah, he's an ally of Raila Odinga, and he's working with Raila Odinga. And do remember, right now it's like they have. They are not, they are never in good terms with the deputy president. The president of Kenya and the deputy president are never in good terms. They always keep on fighting, even in public, throwing words to each other in public. But right now, Raila Odinga has vowed to repossess a land owned by the deputy president, and I believe that this land owned by the deputy president has been, he took it by corruption, or he grabbed it, because imagine 2,500 acres of land. Where did you get that from? You can't tell me you bought that land. It is in Kenya. You can't tell me you bought that land. Of course he grabbed the land, but Raila Odinga said that he will repossess that land immediately when he gets to president. But do you see that happening? But also, okay, Karibu. How are
you? I'm good. My voice is gone after yellow with Joby, but I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Water, warm water.
I don't got no water where I'm at. I'm up in God damn, ain't shit out this bitch. I'm in northwest New Mexico, Katie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, but
Sorry about that. Yeah, it's desert. Put us up, Katie. It's where I'm going. I gotta get some land and shit up here. I don't know why they sent me up here, but they should have flown me up here. This is crazy stuff. Because they put us up, Katie. Put up images of Farmington, New Mexico. That's where I'm headed. God damn. You break down this bitch, all kind of mountain lions and shit out this bitch. Man, you fuck around out here, something gonna eat that ass. I'm surprised I got internet out here. I told you, Mexico got some good ass internet. This shit crazy. Man, look at this shit. Farmington, New Mexico.
Hansanken one is trying to play with you. He's saying that you lost your voice because you ate a son.
Get that trans man sandwich. Is that Farmington, New Mexico?
Could you please spell for me Farmington?
Okay, Farmington. Farmington, New Mexico. NEWMEXICO.
Sorry, you lost me. I'm at TON.
I said FARMINGTON, New Mexico, NEW, and then Mexico is MEX.
Please.
ICO. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm almost in. Images.
Okay.
So
I still got it wrong because this is not what you asked.
Is that Is that, I don't know where I don't know where you at. What is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Spell like I'm second one is showing you Farmington, and then say New Mexico.
Okay.
Right, he spelled it right there, Farmington, like that, and then put NEW after that. I mean, make a space, NEW, and then another space, MEXICO. Okay, like that's it. I think that's it. You got it.
Oh,
There
here.
you go. Yeah, and there you go. That's
Beautiful.
why it don't look beautiful. It don't look beautiful now. I'm in the damn desert. This shit crazy. So I'm about 2 hours away from there.
Oh, could
It's the,
you should hire me as your chauffeur.
what about a chauffeur?
Hire me as your chauffeur.
Can you drive? Can you drive in the mountains, Katie? Can you drive
Mm,
around Kirby Mountain?
I can try.
All right. As long as you don't kill us, I'll let you drive. As long as you don't kill us, I'll let you drive. Cause it's still dark as hell out here. Cause it's only 5:30 in the morning out here. It's dark as shit.
No. Mhm.
Yeah, 5:30. But I can see the dunes coming up. And god damn, if you break down out here, boy, shit, you can't even walk to get no help. If there's all kind of wild shit out here, I would eat your ass. God damn.
Yeah, family. But going back to the matters of the day, we were discussing about the ranking of the passports in East Africa or in Africa, and we've seen that in Kenya,
Damn, I still got 121 miles to go. Shit. Go ahead, Katie.
Kenya is
I'm talking about,
been ranked as like they have an increase, or they have the most. Strongest passports in East Africa, but today are they helping us as Kenyans? Are they helping us as Tanzanians? Because I don't think they are. Because once you go to apply your passports, it takes more than a year. Imagine now if you wanted to travel to a country to somewhere so bad and your passport is delayed, what should you do? You will just have to cancel your safaris and wait until you get your passport. But moving on from that is about UN in Mali, and right now United Nations is regretting about an expulsion of its spokesperson in Mali, and the UN peacekeeping mission in Mali has said its regret of its spokesperson of Bamako and pledged to continue fulfilling its mandates in the country. And Mali on Wednesday ordered Olivia Salgado to leave the country in 3 days over unacceptable statements on the controversial arrest of dozens Ivorian
listen,
soldiers in
can you hear me,
Bamako.
Katie? Hear me? They talking about
Yeah,
some damn overpopulation. That's all bullshit. We got shit like this. Ain't nothing out here. Nothing. As far as the eye can see, ain't shit out here. Nothing. So don't ever believe them talking about some overpopulation. This land out here, as far as the eye can see, ain't a house, ain't a store, ain't a nothing. I'm surprised that the road is this good. Ain't shit out this motherfucker here. Overpopulation, my ass. Ain't nothing out here. Absolutely nothing. Goddamn speed limits, 85 miles an hour. You know why? Because ain't shit out here. Big Cheese, was that you pretending to be spiked the other day?
Okay, big cheese. I had you playing as spikes nowadays.
About Africa. The African tribe, yeah, but being loved and worshipped by Africa, yeah. That's common sense shit. They hate each other. They practice hate against each other, but they worship a motherfucker that ain't from their tribe, ain't even their race. The world sees African people as backwards. They hate each other, but they worship a cracker who ain't from their tribe, who ain't even their race. You're like, what is wrong with these people? This shit's crazy. You know, are they asking Jesus what tribe he came from? What tribe is it? Because they worship the same Jesus, but they hate each other. And they ask the Jesus what tribe he. Jesus don't come from your tribe. See, I can't even think that far. How moronic their tribalism is. So you worship a motherfucker who ain't from your tribe. Same way you hate other people that ain't from your tribe, but you worship a person that ain't even your own race. You know how crazy that shit sounds? That's why African people don't get no respect globally. We looked at childlike and fucked up in the head. Like I said, even the Chinese, they got conquered by white people. They didn't accept their God. Japanese didn't accept their God. Indians didn't accept their God. We ain't worshiping you, motherfuckers. Okay, right now you got the upper hand. Okay, you conquered us. Eventually we'll get free, but we damn sure ain't worshiping that ass. Get out of here talking about you God. you, you get out of here with that bullshit. On the African, and they know the same people. Africa in mass. Not just Kenya, Nigeria, got in mass. Botswana, Zimbabwe, South Africa. All. That white man, you're the God. We worship you. You are God now. So the idea that they different people is absolutely moronic. Got the same mind frame. If you don't get out of here, you can't see you the same fucking people. Shit. Why don't everybody on unison throughout Africa start worshiping somebody that ain't even there? They're the same people. That's why. Shit. But anyway, go ahead. I just want to come talk to you. I don't want to mess up the show.
Yeah, I'm talking about the UN regretting on the expulsion of its spokesperson in Mali, and the UN peacekeeping mission in Mali has said it regrets expulsion of its spokesperson by Bamako and pledged to continue fulfilling its mandate in the country. And Mali on Wednesday ordered Olivia Salgado to leave the country in 3 days over unacceptable statements in the controversial arrest of dozens Ivorian soldiers in Bamako on 10th July. And Mr. Salgado has said that Mali was notified of the arrival of the Ivorian soldiers whom the military-led the government accused of being mercenaries planning to destabilize the transition. And okay, I think what now they are trying to do is they are trying to this part, Mali daughter, it is bad having these UN peacekeepers in the country. Now the peacekeepers of the UN, the United Nations group, is trying to fight back this person, is trying to fight for the person to get back in the country because they know they have a mission in that country. And Mali has suspended MINUSMA's troop rotation shortly after an alleged bad as 8 soldiers from a German contingent from leaving Bamako. And turbulent relations between Mali's junta and the UN mission threatened that derail peacekeeping efforts and worsen the country's instability. Yeah, I believe that these UN peacekeepers, they come to bring the instability in the country. But also they have their own agendas in the country. Do remember, they are not here to bring peace in the country. They have their own agendas, and that's why you find that the UN is trying to fight hard to get that peacekeeper who was to send the spokesperson back in Mali because she was sent away by the Malians from the country. And I see Big Cheese I had you all say ask something about Spice. No, I didn't pretend to be Spice. What happened? Big Cheese, I don't know. But I see Mr. LBN, you're saying some troll account in the chat the other day named Spice talking about wanting to come back to Black Hot Fire studio. But I don't know about that story that much, so I won't talk about it. But still on this story about the UN, what do you think about the matter? Because I think these are the United Nations. They are not a peacekeeper group. Of course, they have their own agendas when they send their people in our African countries. Do remember, we have the UN everywhere in Africa, but we also have people fighting. We have ethnic clashes fighting. Why don't they stop the fighting? Why don't they stop the violence we have in so many African countries if they are peacekeepers? Of course, they are not peacekeepers, and they are not good to African countries. And this is why you find that they are trying so hard. To bring back the spokesperson that was sent away from Mali by the Malians, and also a prominent pro-Russian activist group, Yerewolo, the the PANT is expected to hold an anti-MINUSMA protest on 29th July as it demands a departure of peacekeepers by 22nd September when Mali marks its independence. I think this is a good thing because they will be trying to be chasing these people away from their country. Because they're saying that they will be holding a protest in 29th of July to hold them, to send them back. And I demand the departure. Yeah, they're telling them go back or go out of our country by 22nd September when they are going to celebrate their independence. Of course, we don't need these people in our countries, and they also have their own agendas. Do remember that they call themselves the peacekeepers in the African countries, but they are not peacekeepers when it comes to peace. Because if they are peacekeepers, we wouldn't be having all the violence we have in Africa. In Ethiopia, we have them. They are doing nothing. Do remember Ethiopia is where we had so many people fighting. We also had Sudan, and also there are clashes in Sudan still ongoing, and they have done nothing. In so many African countries, even in Nigeria, we have the abduction of people that is ongoing. But we have the peacekeepers who pretend that they are coming to keep peace in our countries. Yet they are not there to do any peacekeeping. Do you remember that the UN also is not a clean group? It's owned by the Rothschild and the Rockefeller. So it is not a peaceful group. It's not for bringing peace or a peacekeeping group in Africa. It's not a peacekeeping. But I see Danko, you saying I also thought that was a Big Cheese, and I don't know why I think this is Big Cheese for real. But Danko, you saying Katie, it's 2022, and a lot of our people think the UN is in Africa to help us. Yeah. If you go out there and so many people think that even the youth, you know what saddens me is that the youth don't have the knowledge and don't know what is going on. You know, it's sad. It's okay if old people don't know about this, but it is very sad seeing that the youth are the most ignorant people. Like, if you tell them the UN are not bringing peace to us, they are just there and they have their own agendas when they come to Africa. They won't know this, and they will try to argue with you because it is called the United Nations. So many people don't know that the UN is of no good to any African countries. But I'm happy about Mali, and I hope that they will be able to send these United Nations peacekeepers, the so-called peacekeepers from their country, because it's not good having them. And it's also, I know we have so many of them even in Kenya. It's just that I don't know, I'm not sure about it, but I know we have so many of them in Kenya, and their agendas is very different. And they have different agendas when it comes to different African countries. Do you remember in every African country we have different minerals. We have the way we have cobalt in some country, we have gold in other countries. Do remember that they are here to get that. They are not here to bring peace. They are here because of our worth and what we are worth. They are not here to bring peace in any African country. But I see Mr. LBN saying UN stands for undermine Negroes. That's how I see it. Yeah, I also okay. I see it as these people are here to I think it's a good thing to say that undermine Negroes. And also, Big Cheese, you're saying this is crazy. A step away for a few days, I come back. Now I'm being accused of being spies and I keep eating sandwiches made up of. Sorry, Big Cheese, why are you laughing? I also think this is you, and nobody will stop me thinking about that. But anyway, family, moving on to other news and updates. It's about Nigeria. And yesterday there was this Nigerian priest who was killed by the abductors. And right now the government has talked about it just because he is a priest. And do remember, we have so many people who have been abducted, and the government has not talked about it. And Nigerian President Muhammad Buhari has condemned the killing of one of the two Catholic priests by kidnappers in the northern state of Kaduna. Reverend Father John Mark Chaitan's decomposing body was found on Tuesday, 4 days after he was seized by gunmen. The other priest was freed after a ransom was paid, and he has been reunited with his family. Okay, in Nigeria, I don't know what it will take to bring back peace in the country, but if we have the peacekeepers, the so-called peacekeepers, they could be helping that situation in Nigeria. But of course, we do have them, and they are not doing anything because that's not their work. They are not even capable of bringing peace in that country. But family, do let me know what you think about the matter. And going on to other news and updates, I have the job. We talk about Uganda today, and Ugandan leader has defended decision against the subsidies. But I'm very bitter with these African leaders, because every leader right now is coming and is trying to come to the people, to the citizen of the country, and say that we're trying to subsidize on this so that you won't pay much. We're trying to subsidize on this so that you won't be affected by the inflation much. But do remember, in these subsidies, they are not subsidies they are giving us, or they are not subsidizing in any goods. And even I don't know what to say, because they say do remember there was a time I was saying that the government in Kenya said that it is subsidizing on fuel and it will remain at the same cost. It's like taking us for a fool, or they are carrying us like they take us like babies. Because if let's say, for example, I tell you, this dress goes for $30, but instead I'll subsidize and then you still buy it at $30. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni has defended his government's decision not to give subsidies or reduce taxes in the wake of a sharp rise in the cost of living. And he was addressing the nation in a televised speech on Wednesday night amid high fuel prices and food shortages in some parts of the country. And do remember, it was on Monday I was reporting that so many people have come out, have gone to the streets of Uganda to protest about the high cost of living in the country. And it's not only in that country, also in Kenya. So many people right now have gone to the streets, and I think they are going to the streets. They have been hard, and that's why the cauliflower have been reduced. And also do remember that also they are using this as their campaign way or trick because this we are few days to the election. But Museveni, do you remember there was a time I told you that he told his people he can never do anything to help the economic crisis they have in Uganda. So right now he's coming and protecting himself, saying that we can't even try to subsidize. We can't be able to subsidize because the government doesn't have anything. And also, he said that we can't even try to reduce the taxes because the government doesn't have money. And Mr. Museveni said subsidies mislead people to think that there was plenty and would deplete the country's foreign reserves. And he said tax cuts would also lead to stalling of infrastructure projects. And okay, I don't agree with him, but Mr. Museveni urged Ugandans to explore a variety of other foods available like cassava, plantains, and millet amid the high cost of living. And his stance is sharp contrast against measures that other countries in the region have taken. Neighboring Kenya announced on Wednesday that a fifth stimulus package of food subsidy to cushion its citizens against the cost of living. Do you remember that is about the ugali flour? While Tanzanian government announced $43 million fuel subsidy in May. In Uganda, the cost of fuel has shot up to $1 last year to $2 in some parts of the country. And a kilogram of maize flour is retailed at almost 100 from $0.7. Okay, I think things are even worse in Uganda than it is in Kenya because buying a liter of fuel at $2 it's very expensive. I remember the highest in Kenya we coin is 1.8, but in Uganda things are getting very bad. They are getting very bad. But we're taking a short musical break as we come back with the news and updates of the as we come back with the main focus of the day. Yes, welcome back, family. And we are talking about subsidies that the government over Uganda said that we cannot afford to do this. And at least he came clean to the people and told them we are not able to do this. But remember that they are the ones who have forced
Can you hear me, Katie?
I hear you, kid.
I'm in the bad area. I'm in the mountains. This is crazy out here. Mexico, boy, this is wow. That wasn't you, Big Cheese. That wasn't you the other day pretending to be Spikes. Because I almost got me. I said, I think that's probably Big Cheese ass.
That is Big Cheese.
I think it was Big Cheese ass. Because it's good when he gets me. I like when he does get me. Because I thought that was Spikes. And it was Temple said, I think this is a troll. I said, oh shit, it probably is a troll. Then after the show, after fucking with that trans man in Subway, that gotta be Big Cheese ass. That's gotta be Big Cheese to pretend to be Spikes. Because he almost got my ass. He almost got me. I said, that's gotta be Big Cheese ass. That's what I told Joe. I said, only way I could do that shit would be Big Cheese.
Big Cheese, could you please pretending? He said, nah, it wasn't me, it wasn't my brother. Nah, it wasn't my brother, I promise, it wasn't me.
I don't know who the hell it was, but that's one of them Big Cheese moves because he gets me. He gets me every now and then. I said, he got me again.
Ooh,
I almost thought it was Spike.
Cheese. Your man is back from Eritrea.
What happened? What, my phone's messing up again? What happened?
I'm saying that they rich young guys.
Oh no, not this guy again. Oh man. You know, you know your country's been nominated one of the most fucked up places in Africa, right? You know, you light skinned half Negroes. You know, your country's been voted as one of the most fucked up places in Africa.
How dare you call us dusty Bantus?
I'm not as long as he keep it cool, I'm not gonna mess him up. Afro, he's proud to be an Afro Caucasian. I told you about these Negroes. Yeah, he's had to be an Afro Caucasian. I told you it should be crazy.
And he's
Yeah,
always ready to argue.
if you're Caucasian, moron, you do have 8 bones. Sorry, you are a monkey. Put us up, Katie. Put us 8 right here. Let's help you up. Say.
Keep your audience shopping. No? Okay, I can't even hear you, kid. You lost. Family, I think we lost Kid, but we shall continue. Mateos, please go where you came from. Go back to where you came from.
That includes you, moron. I'm breaking up. I'll put this, Katie.
Yeah.
I'll break up again. Yeah, no, I'm breaking. Put this real quick, because I'm gonna break up again. Put this in real quick. Say, not all non-Africans have Neanderthal genetics. Say all non-Africans have Neanderthal genetics. God, it's pretty as hell out here. Ain't shit out here. All non-Africans have Neanderthal genetics, which is a monkey. And that's all non-Africans have Neanderthal genetics. Abyssinian. Oh, now you know it's Abyssinian. You said you're not Abyssinian, nigga. You said you're Eritrean. I told you was a sellout Ethiopian, and you know it was Abyssinian. Yeah, because you're not even Ethiopian. The original name of Ethiopian belongs to Sudan, not you. You took that name so you can be more biblical. You're not the original Ethiopian. Sorry. Yes, right. You're Abyssinia. I'm glad you at least know that, moron. Because why are you people changing your name to Ethiopians? Because you're not. The Sudanese are the original Ethiopians, not you. You find it, Katie? Where it says all non-African. Yeah, share your screen. All non-African. That means you. You got your Caucasian blood. You're a monkey, nigga. There you go. That's you, nigga. That's you right there. That's your ancestors, nigga. That's you. That's your ancestors, nigga. that's his Caucasian granddaddy, Katie. And that right there is even a lie, Katie. It's even worse than that. That's mind control. It's even worse than that, Katie. But that is a lie. But those are his ancestors. But it's even worse. It's even what they show is even a lie there, Katie. It's even worse than that. It's even worse than that. See, they do that to clean. That's them cleaning that up a little bit, Katie. That's the white man cleaning up his history a little bit. It's even worse than that. When I show you the truth of what it is, you're like, damn. It's even worse than that. And that's bad. And that's bad right there. And that's bad right there what you showed. But those are his ancestors he's proud of.
He thinks brown hair is better than black hair, black women hair.
Yeah. So better than a black woman. Okay. See, the black woman is the beginning of everything. She's the most superior person on the planet. And she didn't look like those pictures that Katie just showed of you and your grandma. That's you and your grandma and your granddaddy right there. But it's even worse than that. That's propaganda. That's them cleaning it up. Moron. That's them cleaning it up. See, without the black woman, put this up, Katie. Let me teach you something, moron. Without the black woman, you wouldn't even be here, dummy. Say, post up in Google, say the black woman's genome is in every human person on the planet. See, without the black woman, you wouldn't even be here, moron. You wouldn't even be there. See, the black woman changed you from that Neanderthal to a human being because of her genes. without this African woman that you hate so much, you wouldn't even be here because even you, as a black Caucasian or whatever, you still got black women hate in you. And without her, you wouldn't exist. I know these things hurt you. I know they hurt you. I know.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and okay.
Went out. Shit, am I back? I'm out in the middle
Yeah.
of nowhere. I'm not in this gonna go in
Oh,
out.
I thought you were gone.
Yeah, my internet's, I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I know my internet's gonna go in and out. Shit.
And scientifically, the black woman is the only organism that possesses the mitochondria DNA that has all the variations possible for every different kind of human being on this earth. So yeah, here it is, Mateos. I don't think that you don't have a gene of a black woman, but
you know, I know my black sons hate me. They called me the other day and said, "We love you, Dad. It's almost my birthday's tomorrow." They said, "We love you, Dad, and we don't, your birthday's coming up." I know my black sons hated me. I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me, Neanderthal man. You got a whole monkey in you, nigga. You got a whole monkey in you, man. You're a monkey man. See, you're a humanized animal. I had to teach you that you have breed, Eritrean. I want people to know about you fake Ethiopians. They should know it was Abyssinia. I give you credit. Most of you Ethiopian niggas don't even know it's Abyssinia. And you're not Ethiopian. Sudan is Ethiopia, nigga. Not you. So I'm glad you know you're Abyssinian. I'm glad you know that you're Neanderthal. Yeah, I can't stop cool Africans marrying Neanderthal women. They're free to marry you. They're free to marry the monkeys. What am I supposed to do? Oh, you're a blueprint of Africa. I just showed you your whole monkey, nigga. How you gonna be the blueprint of Africa? You're the whole monkey, nigga. I just showed you you're a monkey, nigga. Did you see that? Hey, but Katie even pulled up as propaganda. It's even worse than that. They know what the fuck you are. That shit they show you propaganda. It's even worse than that fucked up pictures that Katie showed. It gets even worse. You might want to go home and slit your throat, nigga. If I had good internet, I showed you what your ancestors really look like. Oh man, you might go home and just slit your throat. I show you. And it's factual. That's why they're showing them fucked up pictures. That shit is in your genome, nigga. You cover my whole monkey. That's a fact. African does not. So how can you be the blueprint of Africa? And Africans were around before you and your monkey people. You know, you are a whole planet of the apes, nigga. So, I know they were clear you ain't got no money, the country's all fucked up. But go get a movie called The Planet of the Apes. They're talking about your ass. You. What the Planet of the Apes? He has recessive gene. Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't know that. He thinks God. He thinks the white man is told him to love white people. He's the blueprint. You're a whole monkey, nigga. It's worse than them pictures Katie showed you. That's them cleaning it up, the lie. Clean up the lie for you. So you can go to sleep at night. He's mad and yelling because he knows that Negroid males is the most subjugated. Oh, now there, I don't deal in lies. I will tell you that's the truth. I will tell you that the African race as men has fallen. So that's factual for right now. Has it always been the case? No. But you don't understand why most African men are the way they are. You understand we go to sleep here, but what you're saying right there is true. I don't deal with lies. So is the black man the most subjugated man on the planet? Yes. Unfortunately, that's a fact. So I'm always going to keep it 100. That makes you feel good. Yeah, we've been ruled by monkey men. Yeah, I will admit that. We're ruled by monkey men right now. Asian monkey men and Caucasian monkey men.
But
I'm talking about killing the Africans. Oh, you talking about? So you think it's good that those Africans got killed up there in Morocco? Listen. I want you to know how these motherfuckers with these half-breed genetics. I told you they feel joy seeing African people get murdered and suffer because he got that monkey genetics. I want you to know how they feel good. Richest nation. What's the richest nation? My black ass. What's the richest nation you're talking about? Girls from Islamic males. You know why? Because they follow that religion. I will agree with you again. But the leadership of Nigeria are Islamic. So they feel cuddle and brothership with these Islamic crackers who kill and beat their women. I agree. I'm not saying that the African man is not a moron right now. And I'm not saying that you're not a complete moron animal. I'm going to be always honest and keep it 100. As African people, yeah, we fallen. We got conquered, and it's not been that good. But at least we get up in the morning knowing we're not a whole monkey, nigga, like you. You're a whole monkey, nigga. You're a monkey. That's all in your genome. Much as we subjugated, we can say, we got to be and y'all say, oh, man. I'm glad I'm not a monkey, goddammit. Oh, shit. You get up. You got monkey blood going all through your body, all through your veins. You're a whole monkey, nigga. You got lice, infected hair. You're full of diseases. That's why, see, when they say the animal diseases go back and forth, not really the Africans, to you, because you share genome with an animal. So you can have cross-hybridized diseases with you because you share that monkey gene, nigga. You still, after all these years, you still carry that monkey gene, nigga.
It's not worth wasting our energy on. But family, we are coming to the end of our show today. Mateo, please go ahead.
Much love.
Asanteni sana for being with us on today's episode. Thank you, Kevin. Also, Samuel, I saw you in the building. Asante sana for being with us.
I'm glad he shows up. These half-breed niggas are gonna be wiped out when we get the continent back. They are enemies to black people, which we call mulattoes. The continent, they call them colored. They are the worst. And that monkey gene on up in their ass, that's why they're fucked up. Their minds are fucked up. They're animalistic. Even me, I don't like to see white people get murdered and killed, even though they are my enemy. You take joy and seen Africans murdered that were just innocently trying to get to Spain. You find that oh, that's great. Look at all these people getting murdered. Because that's your monkey genome, nigga. That's your animal genome. That's your animal in you. I know that's you. Planet of the Apes. That's about you, nigga. Go look it. Go look at it. And you know I'm gonna tell you how the truth is about you. The Frenchman that wrote it knew that you guys had animal genetics. And now you got the apes ruling the planet. That's what the movie's about. About you monkey men now ruling the earth. See, go look that up, dummy. I'm gonna crush your heart. Go look that up. The reason why you got Planet of the Apes is because when the French guys know that you guys are now from monkeys, it's saying the monkeys are now ruling the planet. You Caucasians and your monkeys. You're humanized animals. Now you're running the planet.
Kid, it's enough. I think you'll make Mattel go and commit suicide after this.
They are your people. Caucasians are your people. They are the Caucasians. You said you Afro, whatever that means, Afro Caucasian. Don't claim Africa, nigga. You're a whole monkey. I'm talking about you ain't African people, don't you Afro Caucasian? What the fuck is that? You're a whole monkey, nigga.
Yeah, he is. But asanteni sana familia. Hope to see you on the next episode of the Rhythm Scoop Show after a few minutes. Kwaherini and much love. Thank you for being with us.
Afro-Asiatic, that's even worse, moron. I ain't got time to get into that. That's even worse, you moron. You Afro-Asiatic. You ain't an Asian, nigga. You're an African. What's up, family?
Much love.
Damn, that's an hour to go. God damn. Shit. Shit's crazy out here. I said the prettiest part, why you ain't protected from the Arab men? The Arab men, all your scenic women girl were over in Saudi Arabia getting fucked and put into slavery. Why you didn't stop that, nigga? Huh? That didn't happen? All your scenic girls were over in Saudi Arabia getting fucked and put into slavery. Am I lying? I told you, am I lying about that? These women, your women were getting fucked by these white Arabs and put into slavery. Or getting their heads chopped out. That's Saudi Arabia, motherfucker. Why you didn't do nothing about that? You talked about the African man in Morocco. What about the African, your woman getting fucked by these Muslims, getting raped, getting forced to get sperm in the face? Take this, you Hasidic girl. Put this sperm up in your face.
Keep quiet.
Oh, it's free choice. Oh, it's free choice. They over there. It's free choice. They getting raped. Oh, they said, please rape me white Arab man. Okay. Okay, cool. Whatever.
She way yellow. Many, many times it's emotional to use it.